When we last left our heroes, had delved into the second tier of the dungeon, scouring their way through traps and dark elves. You found two secret rooms in the tomb of... I don't have my notes pulled up, but you found the Perite of Health, I believe it was called, and an iron flask, which you deduced likely had a demon already inside of it. And as you went to face the Dark Elf Priestess and her motley crew of Dark Elves and demons, you released your own demon, which promptly helped you slay this room of enemies. When you tried to recapture it, you failed, and it turned on the party. Through some clever use of spacing and ranged attacks, you guys managed to beat the Naufishne. Upon further investigation of the room, you found behind the statue was a small... Behind the statue of Adila was a small little tunnel you could probably squeeze through. But before delving into there, you returned to the surface to camp out. Or did you? Or did you just camp out in the room? I can't remember.
We just barred the door and slept in there.
That's right. So you guys barred the door and slept in the room. Luckily enough, nothing managed to surprise you guys here, and you do manage to take the full benefits of a long rest, getting your health back and half of your hit dice. I believe at this point 3 days remain until your meeting, Daoji. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure it was 3, because you guys have taken 2 long rests now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, so 3 days. So, as you guys arise sore, broken, battered, but rejuvenated somewhat, how would you like to proceed?
I'm fucking great. I proceed by drinking heavily. I drink very heavily from my gourd.
Malnick is likely joining you in this endeavor.
Yeah, I sit by him because he's drinking a bottle of that shit that I so graciously gave him. I also probably have a bit of blackface on me.
Yeah, you probably still have that on you.
I completely forgot about that.
So my gourd upgrades into the most powerful 40, and I drink heavily from that. And it causes me to sound the way I do, because my throat tightens up, to denying the horrible liquor I pour into my body. So Daoji, he drinks heavily, and he pats Malnick on the back of his head and says, "All right, I think we've got one more part of this show to go."
Aye, looks like we've got a little bit more delving to do. Normally I wouldn't mind delving some dungeons and picking through rocks, but if we run into anything like we just ran into, I think I'm going to have a bit of a problem with it.
Yeah. Well, if we run into any more demons, we do have that magical flask. That could help us out.
Yes, that might.
But yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to do that again. Daoji sneezes.
Arthur comes over. Daoji, you sound a bit worse for wear.
I think I've caught some kind of cold. My throat feels all sore, and when I try to speak normally, it just comes out like this. But you know, I think I've tapped on something.
I told you were going to catch a cold, Daoji.
Arthur, could
That's
you try?
why I said get furs.
Do you think he's going to catch pneumonia?
I think. Shut up! I don't know what that is.
Arthur, he's most definitely gonna die from pneumonia now.
Arthur, you know Elvish, don't you?
I do.
Could you try saying something in Elvish?
I say, learn to fucking read and get furs in Elvish.
I say to him, normally I say, but I did get furs, you asshole.
Arthur just stands there and he's like, well, somebody's become educated. Maybe that's why you got so sick. You
Probably
caught
took a
the
nasty
knowledge
blow to the
bug.
back of his head. I
Yeah,
heard of people with brain damage getting some kind of weird fancy smarts.
that's
He gets clubbed on the noggin and now he's a savant. Great.
that's absolutely it. Congratulations. Uh, Ellie, you alright? You got kind of beat up.
Yeah, I patched myself up last night. Good night's sleep. I'll be good to go for well, a little longer anyways.
Alright, good.
I don't know if I can go as long as we did those last couple of rungs of this place, but
No, don't worry. If there's another floor past this one, I think I'm ready to just pack it in and go home.
Giving up so easily. I guess he becomes educated and gets cowardly.
I'll fight you.
kind of like those people back at the university, huh?
Exactly.
I'll fight both of you.
Well, shall we unbar this door and check things out a bit further?
Sure. Let me, I'll go on ahead and so.
All right.
Did I eat?
A stealth check? Yeah, so you guys make it back up without problem. There doesn't seem to be any activity on this floor. So make it back up to that room that had the priestess in it.
We did kill everything.
Yes. You cleared this
Wow.
entire floor out.
I'd like to look around the walls in this room once more.
Roll an investigation.
I help you.
Okay. Cool. Investigation has not changed since the last time. Oof.
Are you not proficient in it?
10.
No,
I
I
guess
just
not.
always forget it's a +3.
So, as you look around, there's another mural here detailing the overarching journey of this hero. And it has a bit of the murals you've seen before, but more the footnote version of them. Until you get to around behind the statue, there's a bit of some new material. You see her fighting some large creature, almost goat-like, and when it's slain, the body vanishes and leaves behind an orb. Another thing to note, the elven bodies, those are gone.
That's weird.
Great. Hey, Daoji, you notice how there's no bodies around?
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Not sure entirely. Perhaps this hole has more to do with it. What is with this fallen hero and fighting animal things?
I think they're all demons.
Well, clearly, but still. I think
Maybe
she should have gone after, like, normal demons. Where I come from, we have a slew of demons. Most dangerous being pride, but...
I've never seen a normal demon, so I don't really know what you're talking about.
Huh. Or maybe it's... Maybe my demons aren't normal. Who knows?
I don't know. Either way, I mean, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Seems like the people... I mean, you speak everything. I mean, from all the holy stuff around here, she almost seems like a cleric or a paladin.
That'd be my guess. Probably a cleric. I mean, she's not buried in armor. Seems to be a priestess warrior.
Maybe.
I'm not really sure what that has to do with anything. I don't really care.
Huh. Care to take a look in this hole then?
Yeah, you want me to go first?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
All right.
who else has great eyes like yours?
Seriously, strike two. I don't know if I can stealth into the hole. Can I?
You'd be rolling at disadvantage.
Well,
Oof.
13 then.
13.
Alright, let me check some perceptions real quick.
You enter the hole and fart.
Smells fucking terrible in there. Starting to sound like Moors.
Luckily enough, you're not seen. But as you crawl through the hole, bam.
You get swallowed into the abyss. And Daoji was never seen again.
You hear just from the faint sound of it. It's fun to be in the YMCA. No, no, please.
You see, it seems to have been. The hole leads to a small little circular room that seems to have been dug out. And in this room, you see four dark
Four?
elves. But roll a perception check.
I love those. Hey, 15.
That should be enough. As you look at these, you see one. And as you look at it, you see it's got semi-fresh wounds on it. Wounds that look kind of familiar. And as you look into its eyes, they seem glazed over, white, unresponsive.
Is the rest of the party behind me?
I'd assume they're waiting at the back of the tunnel.
All right. I scoot my ass back to the end of the tunnel and I say, "Hey, you guys, there's some dark elves in there. Get in here. I'm gonna need some help."
Right.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. And I'll scoot my way back to the other end of the tunnel. And
Alright.
when they're finally caught up to me, I'm gonna step out of the tunnel. And I'm gonna put my arms in my sleeves and I'll say, "You there, explain yourselves."
You do
I
that,
say it in the tongue of the sun and the moon.
and they just kind of lean their heads over and start shambling towards you. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Yes, then I exit the hole. See this. Great.
Got 'em.
Fucking terrific.
That's a pretty good initiative.
Or initiative with damage. Hopefully.
So, let's see. You got that, Ellie. Rolled pretty good.
Do I want to take another vodka shot?
Sure.
Do.
Shot.
You're not gonna make any terrible decisions while you're smashed. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think he's actually drunk.
I roleplay very well while I'm drunk. Did you know that I was stoned for the entire first year of Warhammer?
Yes, I did know.
I know you.
Because I was as well. And drunk.
We got stoned
Sometimes
together.
at the
for
same
some of
time.
Let's see here. me check.
I was extremely drunk for the very first game.
I know you were fucking sprawled out on that couch.
So,
That shot's gonna do it.
I don't believe you.
No, I mean, it's gonna do it because I'm gonna be so fucking out of it. Does Dunkin' Donuts drug test?
I haven't been asked yet, so I'm not sure.
When I get a job, we should definitely get stoned.
Daoji, who are you talking to?
Don't make me roundhouse kick you up. I will. I have done it before.
Now I know how to beat you. I don't think it would be so easy
all right,
anymore.
so Ellie would normally be up first, but she's gonna have to hold her turn because Arthur's fat ass is blocking the tunnel.
Got him.
Daoji, you're up.
How far away are they from me?
This is a pretty small room. I mean, they're all pretty close to each other. And as you look around, the ceiling of this room isn't very high either. Maybe 10 feet.
Alright, well, if I can hit them all, I will, hurricane them.
Okay.
And it's also a D16 now. DC 16. Damn.
Oh. I was say, what the fuck? There's no D16.
No, DC
Yeah.
16 dex save.
So, 44.
44 damage. That's the most I've done with her.
They rolled a 1. They didn't pass.
Got him.
So I'm gonna need.
I want to Can I hurricane them against the other side of the room with a nat 1?
I mean, I guess, but they're already kind of along the edges. Like I said, it's not a very big room. Like your hurricane probably fills up the whole damn thing.
Alright, fuck him. I just fuck them up, man. I hurricane them. As soon as I sat there, like, what are you guys doing? Then I just fucking blow the shit out of them.
Yeah, and you do so, and as the wind whips around this room, slamming them onto the ground and against the wall, you see one of them, like, it slams their head against the wall, and it flows them with such a force. You see their neck crack, but they still seem to be alive and, well, moving at least.
Well, I did my best.
After that, Malnik can't move. It's their turn. Arthur didn't roll very good, so
No,
they're going
I
to
did not.
stand up and move. God damn it, roll 20. Don't do this to me.
And start kicking me in the face before I even make it out of the hole.
Remember when Curveballs did that to Jock?
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious.
It was the best thing ever.
Start shaking.
Ow, fuck, ow.
Shake.
David thought that session was very good. I thought it was great.
So, these guys move and are going to attack you, Daoji, since you're
Hey,
the
I
only
have
one
an
in
AC
the
of
room
18.
right now. 18 now, eh?
It's always been 18.
Oh.
It was
Oh, yeah,
last
that's
18.
right.
I don't know if it's gone up, actually.
I forgot, but I thought one of yours was 17. Maybe
I was
thinking of
18.
something else. So, that's a natural 19.
I don't really care.
Alrighty. A few of them are going to hit you.
It's fine.
So, they didn't roll very good, though. So you're going to take 24 points of damage as they walk up, dragging their weapons behind them and slashing at you. You dodge a couple of them, but since they were all coming for you, it was hard to dodge all of them.
I don't mind.
So after that, Arthur, you are up.
Okay, now I exit the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any AoE?
Do I have what?
AoE?
I do not anymore. I have that bomb, but that's
No,
I have
I wasn't
3.
talking about like those.
Remember, everybody has 2 greater healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
How
Um,
many beads do you have left?
no, none.
Use them
He
all.
used them all in that
Yeah.
last fight.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, right.
Yep. Yeah. So now I'm gonna come up out the hole and draw Glamdring and let it light it ablaze.
Alrighty. So you are
And
lighting it with fire.
yeah, as a bonus action. And yep, I'm just gonna run at the closest one. And I'm gonna miss. 21 hits? Question mark?
21 definitely
Yes.
hits. Yes.
Okay. Just had to confirm. 13 damage.
13 damage. So you reach up and swing at the one. They're not very dexterous, and you almost hit it, but they still have armor on. But the second attack, you notice this and stab into the creature.
I'm gonna smash.
For that, we are back up to Daoji.
This hurricane is really fucking good. I'm gonna keep using it.
Okay.
Convenience.
32. The DC 16 deck save.
Nope, they didn't make it.
Got him. That's 76 damage in 2 turns
Mm-hmm.
to all 4 enemies. That's really good, man.
And this time, as the creatures get slammed to the ground, many of their heads just get popped open. The other ones are just so battered and broken that they cease to move. So,
What I do is I just use the wind to slam them against the floor and the ceiling about 10 times.
alright.
Bat, 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 bat. And then finally I just calm down and I take another heavy drink of my gourd, but then I start coughing so heavily and my voice starts sounding even worse. Sounds like I've been deep throated by a troll.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should quit drinking that for a while. You're
This
starting to
desert
sound
rose is like
you,
120% alcohol.
yeah, well, you're starting to sound like you gargle troll dicks.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, God, could you let me know something
Mm-hmm.
when I have about 200 XP?
Well, you see, the way
You only
I
get
do...
rewarded experience at the end of the session.
Well, it's not
faggot.
just
okay.
that. It's you don't level up until long rests.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I don't, you know...
Even if it's just turning my D8s into D10s for my Crimson Right damage, I don't get any skills or anything at level 13.
Yeah, it's just the way I do things, man.
Alright, understandable.
I drank a potion.
Okay.
And I do the math in roll 20 because I can't think right now.
However, these guys, they don't give too much experience.
No, I imagine they're probably like 13 a pop or whatnot.
So,
I think this
I
is
want
the last
to
floor.
examine one of them, though.
yeah, go ahead and roll,
I
what is
fucking
it?
help you.
Your investigation with advantage, I think it is, for these guys?
It's up to you, man.
No.
Oh,
did
yeah,
we
he's-
establish that for me examining beasts? I can't remember if we established that.
Are they these?
Or just
Um,
examining things, like doing field autopsy type shit.
No, I think it's because of the type of creature they are.
Okay. So,
I usually use investigation for traps and shit, survival. I mean, no, investigation for searches, survival for traps. That's what I do.
See, I normally do survival for finding your way around or like field stripping enemies, but since he's not like cutting into them, I'd imagine he's just trying to investigate to see what exactly is going on here, eh?
Yeah, because they're not
Why
normal
not?
dark elves, correct?
Mm-hmm. So, did you want to go ahead and roll your investigation with advantage?
Yes.
Why doesn't Arthur make elf dick necklaces?
Because Arthur doesn't do that. He takes. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nat
but
20.
He takes
two out of
nat
three.
20s as trophies. That's why.
Yeah. So immediately upon seeing these creatures, and upon slashing them, you realize you did a little bit of extra damage. Looking
Ooh.
upon these guys, they're undead. These are
Okay.
these are zombies of the dark elves you had previously fought.
Well, I'm gonna swap out Glamdring for Silverite then. Well, no, I want to play it safe. I might fucking dual wield.
Why not?
I think you might
Because I
be at
lose
disadvantage
I
because
know.
they're not light.
Yeah, they're long
Yeah.
swords. So
I think you got to take like a
no.
feat or a certain class gets something for that.
anyways, I lose my +2 because of dueling if I dual wield.
Yep.
But okay.
But yeah, these are definitely undead creatures.
These are risen. Did they look like the dark elves that we've killed, the drow, or
Yes.
that we've killed before?
Mm-hmm.
We've killed these ones before, Daoji.
I know, they look exactly the same.
Huh.
Why do you think they stole an artifact from the knight? If they're like, you think it's a lich?
I'm not sure. We don't. The liches that I've fought in the past are different.
I've heard the name before, but in my land, there's mostly called demons. But they pretty much are the same.
Well, yes. Any person who raises the dead is a demon, essentially. It's just not right.
No, it's not good. Well, we're in for a tough fight either way.
I am going to go ahead and begin centering myself to track undead.
All right.
Is this gonna be a long floor? Because you can go ahead and delete this map if you want to.
Oh, I swapped over to a different map. I thought it would do that for everybody. My bad.
I don't see any difference.
So up at the top, there's a page toolbar. And can I make everyone see this page? Is that the thing I can do?
I thought you could. I thought that's why it was there.
You would think, eh?
Huh.
All right,
Want me to
roll
go ahead
20,
and
what
roll
the
my
fuck?
survival real quick, though? At advantage.
So do you guys see the?
No, I still see fat cock used it.
No, I mean at the top of the page. Do you see like a blue little page symbol that says page toolbar? Can you guys swap pages? What the fuck? Roll 20. What's even the point of this if you can't?
Oof.
Rose only
Oof.
hates white male.
Fucking doubles.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Okay.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
Was it a right click type deal?
No, there's a weird like bookmark you gotta click and drag. That's weird. I don't like that.
Huh.
The
So-
umbilical cord.
I rolled a 15 though for beginning to track undead. I know eventually I'm gonna have to switch to tracking fiends, but
Yeah,
right
I
now-
mean, you see shambling footprints all over the place. There's undead practically everywhere here. But as you look a bit further in, you see there's a V just outside this room. Path going left. Path going to the right.
I'm assuming it's still dark
Yes, there is no
Okay.
light here.
because I didn't specify earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and consume a night eye mutagen,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look to Daoji and say maybe I take the lead on this one.
Daoji's downing a hearty dose of greater healing potion. And he looks back to you and he says, "Is that really smart? Even if I can't see very well, my stealth is much greater.
Well, I
I
can't be
can,
surprised by these things, so I'm
but if we
tracking them.
get advantage rolls on them, or if we get to jump on them, that would be
If
even
we get
better.
advantage, what is an advantage roll? Are you
I
thinking
roll in
about
every
dice
single
again?
fight we've ever been in. Thank you.
Um, all right, yeah, I'll just stick in the middle of the group then and play radar.
Yeah, just tell us what we're walking into, and then I'll see what we're walking into.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like extend my senses to both directions, AJ, and what do I feel concentrations, particular sizes of concentrations in one side, or
Yeah, they're
what am I getting
probably,
vibes for?
as you're looking around the tracks, only tracks, but just your natural senses, you see there seems to be, uh, whatever came through here seemed to be undead. Many undead, actually. You see several different tracks, some older than others, some relatively fresh, coming from this direction, heading in this direction.
So what we do is every time we come to a crossroad, you tell me which way to go, and then I go scout it out.
The foot traffic is telling me they're going this way, and I point down the right path.
Well, then that makes me want to go left. You want to go see what's down the left path first?
We can.
I'm a left-handed person, so I would like to do so. And I'll eat my way down the left path
Alright.
at a 20.
Follow
Plus
the
10
path.
is great.
And it seems to snake around a little bit, kind of winding its way, till you enter another room. This one a bit bigger than the last. In this room, you see a pile of bodies in the center. You see some seem to be a dark elf background, but others are of varying natures. You see a couple of robed fellows and a couple clad in armor as well.
Any bad guys?
No, just seems to be a pile of corpses.
I say to Arthur, I go back to him and I say, I think this is like where they dump their bodies at. We might want to check around and see if there's anything useful in here.
Be cautious. We are dealing with undead. They could just be dormant for the moment. And I'm actually gonna like kind of try and stand in the entrance way. And am I sensing any like am I getting anything from that pile?
Make your roll with advantage
All
as you're
right.
tracking them.
Boop. 23.
As you look over this pile, there doesn't seem to be any sort of necromancy going on here just yet. This seems to be it just seems to be where the bodies are dumped for future uses.
Right. All right. There's nothing in that pile that is dormant or undead yet. I say we check them and burn the pile afterwards.
Sounds good. I'll help check them.
Maybe we should wait to do that on the way out.
Why?
Well, you really want to be sitting around here breathing in smoke and choking while we're exploring this place?
Good point. But I don't want them to have the opportunity to reanimate any of these to reinforce them if we're fighting deeper in.
Well,
You
this seems like a
understand?
dead end, so as long as we don't let any necromancers pass us, we should be okay.
All right.
It's your call, but I'm just saying.
No, I agree with you. The smoke would begin to travel towards us if there's any sort of draft.
Alright, well, if there's nothing else worth looking at in here, we should put away.
Right. Are we gonna check any of the bodies? I thought you said you wanted to do that.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's start checking the bodies over.
All right.
The ones in armor, do they seem like the armor of the dead warriors inside the tomb?
Go ahead and roll investigation as you look through the pile.
All right. You want to assist me in this, Daoji?
I'm here to serve.
Fucking nat 20. Great.
You find a couple with that symbol on their armor. They seem to have been dragged from at some point, dragged from their crypts. You also see, aside from dark elves, one shield that bears the same symbol that you saw on. Let me see here. The same crest you saw emblazoned in Lord Connor Terry's tunic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check their bodies heavily.
Alright. Most of their valuables seem to have been stripped from them. As you look through, it seems once they were brought here, they were stripped of anything that might be useful to others and tossed in a pile. However, you do find a couple of monetary things. You find like 5 gold and some odds and end trinkets in their pockets.
Alright, I'll go ahead and just shove anything I find into my handy dandy bag of holding.
Alrighty. So,
Daoji takes another shot and he seems to be losing focus.
Great. Well, I guess we can, yeah, it's best if we don't burn them. We don't want to accidentally die of asphyxiation.
I don't know what that means, but sure, let's go the other way.
Well, you're going to die of pneumonia, so you don't have to worry.
Stop it. You guys stay here at the fort. I'll go on ahead and see what's up.
Yeah.
alright, so
21. The legal age of drinking.
move up a little further. And again, another fork heading this way. Snaking around to the left. And one heading around to the right.
I go back and grab Arthur and I say, Arthur, I need your magical bullshit powers. Help me.
Right. I approach the intersection.
Alright, make your roll.
Which way is it hanging?
He said you gotta roll for
Yeah,
it.
go ahead and make
Oh.
your roll.
Oh, okay. Oop. And a 14.
14, that should be good enough for these guys. They're not particularly stealthy. There's a light presence. You see more of the footprints lead, or less of the tracks seem to lead to the left, while a majority of them head to the right, and that's where you feel the most of this presence at.
Right. Well, at least the smaller presence is this way, and I point off to the left. I guess we can start in that direction. Although I already know where we need to go.
Well, I want to search this whole place, so let's go left.
To the left it is.
I roll 20.
To the left, you follow the path, and it opens up way over here.
Plus 10 feels great.
Right here, it shoots off to another path leading north.
Oh, fuck.
And as you look a little ways down, goes to about here and opens up into another large room.
Is there any zombies using here?
As you look into this room, it seems to be another pile of bodies here. It seems not as big, not as large. The other one was the first pile was quite a large pile, and as you look down, as you actually go ahead and make. It won't be a very high DC. Make an investigation.
If it's perception, I'm going back to get Arthur because my perception is ass.
No, this one's just investigation.
Actually, no, I got that backwards. My investigation's that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say your perception's
Well,
wisdom based.
I'll let you
My
roll
perception is +3.
Yeah, I'll let you roll perception.
Alright. Well, here comes the ass. Six.
Yeah, just as you look
I
at
warned you.
smaller pile of bodies, but still another pile of corpses.
Arthur! Come hither.
I trot forward.
I get the feeling there's something interesting within these bodies. Could I ask you to help me look for them because my eyes are slanted and I can't see?
Gladly. Before I step into this room, I'm gonna do the touchy-feely magical bullshit sensory. Are my spidey senses tingling?
Roll it.
Gonna make you do your roll.
Okay. Great. 18.
Not in this room. It seems to be of similar purpose to the other one.
Alright. Yet again, another pile ripe for the reanimating.
Some kind of necromancy bullshit.
And as you look,
Alright.
it seems that this as you were walking down, Arthur, with that, I'll go ahead and give you. It seems that past that northern passage,
Yes.
this tunnel here seems to be freshly carved. And looking at the pile, there are more dark elves in this one than the previous one.
Okay. I'm gonna be looking out for the priestess. Or wait, no. She turned into a demon. When she died, did she revert back
No.
to... Okay.
Her body, like the other demons, burst into flame.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, because that's what I was worried about. Her being fucking reanimated and doing another demon thing. Alright. As I was walking over here, Daoji, I noticed that passage that, what I can only assume, leads north, is freshly carved.
I may have
What do you
misspoke,
think
but
that
the one
means?
going north is the old one. This portion, like to the west, seems to be freshly carved.
Oh, like where we're at right now?
Yes, where you're at.
Over here?
Mhm.
Okay.
You mean this? Oh.
West.
Yeah, over here. Oh, no. Rewind. This room seems to be freshly carved.
They need more space for bodies.
Exactly. More resources to throw at us, I think.
Do you sense any dead people up this path over here?
Did I get a sense
Yes.
when I, okay, that's what you meant. Alright. Yeah, when I walked past that, that's where the small little concentration seems to be.
Well, I think we should take out the smaller groups first.
I agree, because as you well know how these things go, we will have to end up fighting that larger horde, perhaps.
I don't really care. Let's go ahead and check that tunnel out then.
Alright.
You guys stay behind me. I'll go ahead and whoop the shoot. 18.
Okay.
That plus 10 is fucking good for you.
Really great.
If you creep up, this room was supposed to be smaller than that. And I also need to. Let me just fucking. Well, actually, that's a good size, but I forgot an important part, and that's the part where the door is. And by door, I mean passage. So you look, and it's a small room with the passage leading further to the north. And you can see in this room, actually, it's pitch black in here. Roll perception with disadvantage.
I can't see shit.
Super slant.
Here comes the first one. Now the second one. Fuck you.
Fucking nice.
Feels bad.
That's terrific.
Yeah, so you look in and it's fucking dark, man. You
It's so
can't see
fucking
what's
dark.
in here.
How big is it?
Not very large, probably like 15 by 15.
Arthur, come over here. Bring the party with it. I go back and grab him.
Mm-hmm.
You can just say it over our magic walkie-talkies.
But we only have one of those a day.
Oh, that's right. True. All right. Yeah, we move forward into this room.
Yeah, but don't. I want you to stay like right here. I throw up an arm and I stop you about right here, because I'm gonna hurricane this fucking room. And I hurricane it.
All right.
Wait, are you gonna hurricane it right now?
I hurricane it.
You don't even want me to fucking.
Go ahead and roll for it.
What are we doing? Because I was just gonna sense it out.
All right. I'll when you say that, I'll stop. And I'm like mid air bending. I'm like, wait. All right, go ahead if you can sense it out.
Are you just trying to sense, or are you trying to look into the room?
I mean, either or.
Because if you're going to try and peek into the room, I want you to make
my tracking. I'm actively like tracking right now. So,
So I mean, with that, you can definitely tell that there are undead in this room.
Okay.
But if you want to know the particulars, I'm going to have to make you peek in and make a stealth check.
All right. Wait, stealth or perception?
Stealth and then perception to see if you get caught.
Boy, here I go, stealth.
But I mean,
at
that's
disadvantage again.
That's if you want to do that. You know they're in there, but.
I'm just gonna give a nod to Daoji. Yeah, they're.
All right, I'm hurricaning it.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
All right. Lower my key though. Hurricane Rana. 35.
35. All right. So.
Every time you roll a 1, you have to take a shot. It doesn't matter if it's damage die or.
Oh boy, here I go again. Fucked up again. I can barely see. I'm pretty fucked up at this point.
With that, let us go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey, look, I did the right thing.
Every time I roll in that one, you have to drink also. Any time when that one is rolled.
If you want me to finish this fucking session.
Who said I wanted you to finish?
I got a 12.
Hey, I'm just trying to be a good buddy and help you get drunk, okay?
The legal age of consent in Uganda.
What?
When vodka starts feeling like water, you know you're already fucked.
So. There's that.
This is when I start playing Undertale tunes on my guitar.
Ollie rolled pretty good. Monic rolled pretty good. Holy shit. So.
I accidentally start playing the Ocarina of Time theme song.
It's not an ocarina. It's not the real Ocarina of Time theme song.
Actually, it is, bitch, because that's... Actually, no, never mind. I was playing on a flute. Or some similar instrument.
And ocarina, because they made an actual instrument to play those songs.
And that was, let's see, 35, so...
You know, you want to know if a girl's easy to smash? She has an ocarina.
There's a what?
Nothing.
So, as Daoji lets loose his wind, you hear several...
Brat.
You hear the cluttering and smashing of wood, bodies, and glass. And let me see here.
You said wood,
Bodies and
bodies, and
glass.
glass.
Yep.
My
So,
experience of Warped Tour.
up first is Ellie, who rolled a nat 20 on initiative, who is going to run up and try to hit whatever's inside here.
Pitch black. Can she even see?
She's rolling with disadvantage.
So she just runs in like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, we're attacking, so she's going in. And does that hit? Just barely. So she runs in and manages to hit something once. Not for a lot of damage. She rolled the lowest she can on her damage. So she did 8 damage.
Ellie came with a short.
So she rushes in. Molnick has dark vision and is going to fucking toss his hammer. That's a nat 1. That's a miss. So he throws his hammer, and you hear stone crumble in the back of the room as his hammer hits the wall. But now it is Daoji.
Well, this is pathetic, so I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch.
Alright. So you light up a torch. And
Then I'm gonna toss it about right here.
okay. You do so, and inside you can now see what seems to be 3 zombies that they're all humanoids who are... There's one who was kind of in the center here, one back here, and one here. And then you also see a large zombie ogre right here.
Lovely.
Do I still have attack action?
Lighting a torch. I'll give you 1. I won't. I'll count that as a bonus action, so you won't be able to do your flurry of blows, but you can take an attack.
Alright, I'll go ahead and eat this fellow.
Right, which
Does
one was that
13
now?
hit? This one.
13 barely hits those guys.
I do 18 damage to him, and then I step back and go back to the entrance because I don't want to take any more damage.
Yeah, they're not very tough. This guy's already looking rough after you fucking blew him around with the wind and punched him twice.
Yeah, I just drop the torch down, and then I send a flying kick over to his dick.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I step back to the entrance, and I stand behind Molnick because I don't want to get hit.
You do so, and on the end of your boot now is, like, stuck to it, just a clump of flesh.
Oh, scraping against the floor. Because I don't want that shit on the boot.
After that, the zombies are going to go. So this one here is the one Ellie's fighting and is going to attack her. This one... Oh, god damn it, roll 20. This one is going to move here to try to hit you, and then this one is going to move over here, try to hit Ellie as well. So, Ellie's taking 2 attacks. That's a hit, and that's a nat 20.
What's Ellie's AC?
She's wearing some decent armor that I think at some point...
I gave her.
Yeah, you gave her some armor, I believe.
And a sword.
Yeah, her AC's like 17 right now. But he rolled a nat 16 and then a nat 20.
Rip.
So that's going to be... For these guys... The first attack's going to do 12. The second attack... So that's... It's going to do 19, so it's going to be a total of... Where'd my calculator go? 31 damage. So as Ellie's fighting the one, it gets a good clock in on her. And then the second one reaches in and bites her right on the neck. She screams out and pushes it off of her. Mom... Oh no, that was the zombies. After the zombies, the ogre's gonna go. Oh wait, one of them attacked Daoji. That's right. Hang on.
They did? Because I'm behind everybody else.
Oh, you're behind everybody else?
When
I
I
thought
hit
you
them,
ran
I
right
left.
up. I thought you ran up to the entrance here.
I meant to say that I ran behind at least Malmer.
All right.
I want to stand behind everybody else because I don't want to get hit.
Okay. Then it's gonna hit Arthur.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a miss. Miss. Okay. So it swings at you, but this thing's slow and lumbering and doesn't have you cornered, so it's easy to just back up away from it.
The zombie or the ogre?
The zombie.
Okay.
I forgot to make the third one attack, but the ogre now. So I'm gonna move right here.
Yeah, I want to save my 39 HP ability for later.
And odds or evens, Arthur?
Not a square, so I'll take odds.
It's an even.
Except 90 degrees is a fucking 9, bro.
So it's a hit. So Ellie's gonna take another hit. The ogre slams down, but does minimal damage. Damn, really? Fucking snake eyes again, so only 7 points of damage. As it swings, it's grabbed like a huge chunk of wood and swings it at her. But she catches it with her sword, and that piece of the wood shatters. But some of the debris sticks into her face as she reaches up, pulls it out. You see some blood trickling down. After that, it's Arthur's turn. Got a zombie in front of you and an ogre kind of blocking the entrance right now.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my shield down and draw Silverite and light it ablaze.
Alrighty.
And I'm two-handing it, by the way.
Mm-hmm. When you said you
And-
threw your shield down, I kind of assumed.
Yeah, just wanted to specify. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hack at the zombie immediately in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And for undead, does that kill it?
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fucking hack him to bits.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna-
just in one
gonna-
slice, you just cut him like from shoulder down to hip. Just cut him straight.
I'm gonna play hacky sack with him, and and yeah, then I'm gonna move in to engage this one.
Okay.
And
Yeah. So at this point, you're standing like side by side with Ellie, who's two-handing
Yeah.
her sword now in a defensive position.
Yeah, can't leave her solo. 17 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
These guys are slow. The only defense they have is from
Oh wait,
any.
oh shit, those were rolling fucking d8s. Ah fuck, I forgot to change them back.
You can go ahead and
Well,
roll
just-
a d10.
All right, yeah,
That's fine. You said you were two-handing it, so go for it.
yeah. 10 plus. Should that be? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Plus 8? Is that correct? Okay, yeah, fuck it. Oh, nice.
Then that'll kill it.
Yeah.
So you walk up,
2 down.
and again, in one slash, just cut this thing's jaw off. And then, you know,
Go
just
ahead and
shoving your
change
sword right
those.
into its brain.
Dominating.
And yeah, that ends my turn.
Alrighty. After you, we are back up to Ellie, who is going to attack at the one left. That is a hit. And this one was already looking pretty bad. So she reaches up and stabs it straight through the forehead. As it drops, she's going to use her last attack to run to the flank of the ogre. Try to hit it. And that just barely hits. For 12 points of damage, not bad. She rushes up to the flank, slashing at its side. You can see it opens up part of the kidney, and just with not really flowing, just kind of dropping out of it. It's just like some dark blood still trapped in the body, but not circulating. After that, Molnick going to toss his hammer. It's a hit. For 25 damage. The hammer impacts with the huge belly of this ogre and bounces off. You see it's taken a large chunk of flesh, just drops. And it's starting to look pretty rough, but it's still standing. For that, it is Daoji.
Does Arthur move directly after me, or does the ogre move first?
The ogre moves.
Yeah,
Alright,
I rolled a 1, man. I'm dead
He's
last.
dead last.
Alright, well then I'll just go ahead and boop, boop, boop. I guess 12 doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
So I'll 13 damage it.
Was just enough.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll send a flying kick up to his jaw, and I kick it so hard that it just fucking flops back. And I do a backflip off its chin and land.
Yeah, and when you do that, just the chin just drops. Like just the force of your foot and the backflip cause it to dislodge and fall to the floor as the creature drops to the floor, unmoving. That's whatever magic
Ellie,
that
are you
held it
alright?
has. She looks a little beat up, but she's still alright. She looks and says, "Yeah, that one got me in the neck pretty good, but other than that, they didn't really get me too bad."
Arthur made those potions. You want to drink one of those?
I'll
I
hold
only
on
have
to
a
it for
limited
now.
supply, yes. I'd recommend kind of saving them for when you get dire. I
Yeah,
don't have many supplies left.
I can hold on to it for now. I'll be okay.
They're only 44. But alright, yeah. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and keep moving.
Alright.
Yes. Actually, I want to take a look around this room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
I'll help you.
Alright. 18.
As you look around, you see a lot of shattered glass and wood, and underneath a large pile of the wood you see some books of what once was a bookshelf before it got destroyed by the wind.
This is a very odd place for this.
And you see what once was a little bit of a table, and the shattered glass you can only assume was beakers and vials.
Something on the table. You said vials?
They once were. They're now just shattered glass.
I'm gonna pick up one of the books from the bookshelf. The used-to-be bookshelf.
What languages do you read?
Common, Dwarvish, Elven, and Grey Warden.
You don't understand the text.
I'm still gonna bag it for later.
Okay. So you bag the
Alright.
book. Yeah, you find the one good book. The other ones you see some pages were torn out. and that. But that book, it's a thick tome with a hard leather seal that the wind couldn't penetrate and open. And it has like a clasp that keeps the book shut.
Alright. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Alright. This is a very peculiar place for this. We can move on, though. Or, actually, I'm gonna sense off in this direction. I have a feeling this is doing a loop.
Go ahead and roll your undead roll.
Oh, no, not QD20.
And you're sensing for undead right now, yeah?
Yes, I am actively tracking those fuckers. 19. 19.
You sense something. As you look, there's not many tracks leading from here, though you still get the heavy sense of undead in this direction. But you also get the slight, just a tingle, the back of your mind up here.
I get of what?
Just a slight sense up here, like there's not many creatures, but there is something undead up there.
Okay. There's definitely something up here.
Yeah, but the vast
Let's proceed
majority
with-
is still back over here.
Alright, let's proceed with caution.
Proceeding with caution is what I do
I'm gonna
best.
go back and pick up my shield, though. I will do that.
Are you going to be
yeah.
wearing the shield or just
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on me as we move through the place, and
Okay.
I'm gonna have
dropping it
Lamb
as
bring-
needed?
Yeah,
Ellie, do you mind grabbing that torch I threw down?
Sure. She picks it up.
Yeah, hold on to that.
All right.
I'm gonna yeet my way down this tunnel. Shit.
14. Let me roll a perception real quick. Okay. So you
The
move up
ruins
this tunnel.
of Bone Hill.
Where'd my there it is. Okay. The tunnel does, in fact, seem to start to wind back around. However, you peer into a larger room. Not quite large, but larger than the others. At the back, you see a long table stretching from one end of the room to the other with various different devices on it. You can see there is a body up on the table. In one corner, you see something large, and it has actually, go ahead and roll your perception with disadvantage.
Oh boy. That's 5.
So, you see in front of the table this large black, and the only reason you can see it is because of the red patterns along its back. It seems to be like a large snake with a cobra-like head. But as you peek around, you hear its breathing stop, and it turns and looks to the entrance. And on its face, you kind of see the hint of a smile as it says, "Ah, I did not expect to have a visitor today. You must be the one who left those dark elves for me."
With the gig up, I'm gonna speak loud enough that it travels down far enough that Arthur can hear it down the tunnel. And I say, what language is he speaking, by the way?
Common.
Okay. I'll just come out with my arms tucked in my sleeves and I say, "Yes, I suppose that was I. May I have the honor of knowing your name?"
First, he looks to you. I would like to know not only your name, but where you come from. I have not
Well,
been outside of this country in ages now, and you don't look like any of the prey I have ever found.
well, I come from the city of Genqui, far across the desert to the east. As for my name, well, it changes from season to season. To be honest, my name really doesn't matter anymore. I was hoping that we could come to some kind of impasse, and maybe a resolution doesn't involve death.
Perhaps we can get to something of the sort. But that depends entirely on why you are here.
AJ, I'm afraid you're cutting out a little bit.
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah, you keep popping in and out.
Do I have anything? That's weird. I don't have anything updated.
Maybe turn up the sensitivity on your mic a bit more.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, give me a second to do that. As soon as I remember where do you do that at?
Tools,
Oh yeah, options.
options, and then input devices or capture.
Capture. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
right.
can test it to see what
Yeah.
vocal range you talk at, and it picks up best at.
I think this
Oh,
shows.
I'm also getting a wind tunnel sound effect from your mic. Just letting you know.
I got a fan on. Let me go turn it off real quick.
Okay. Am I good now?
For the most part, it was just mostly like you would say like half of a sentence, and then we couldn't hear the rest of it.
Okay, okay.
I'll let you know if it happens again.
All right, I'm back.
Alright, so. The creature says, that depends entirely on why you are here.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I hope you'll understand the sentiment. I'm here because someone wants to collect a powerful artifact. They don't know what it is, and we don't either. We fought very hard to get to this point. Is there a reason you're collecting these bodies and summoning up the dead?
Yes.
All right. Pause. We gotta get this audio situation figured out because now there's a little bit of an echo.
God damn
It's
it.
you, though.
No,
Wait.
no, it's AJ's.
AJ, yeah, AJ's echoing.
Yeah. Yeah, I have dual screen. I'm able to see everything that's happening. Yeah.
Penis, penis, penis.
Maybe there's good?
All right.
Test.
Still a little
little-
bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit echoing.
Alright. Here should be good.
All right. Yeah.
Test. If I don't talk too loud, then it should be fine.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
All
There we
right.
go.
So. Broke the flow here, hang on.
Yeah, I say, is there a reason you're summoning up the dead?
Ah. Well, everything needs protection.
Everything needs what?
Protection. I simply do it to ward off any would-be foes.
Listen, I'm not here to be your enemy. To be honest with you, I loathe killing. And to destroy you is not what I'm here for. I want to satisfy my client with a powerful artifact. If we can come to an arrangement, I won't take your life. But if we can't, be assured I will destroy you.
It looks a bit amused and says, "Are you threatening me?"
I'm simply pointing out the obvious.
Just then, because Daoji said he was speaking loud enough for us to hear it, um, I would like to attempt to at least kind of sneak up to here.
Roll a stealth check.
All right. Oh, oh, yeah, 5.
It definitely hears that. As you're walking through,
And I bang my shield against the wall.
Daoji just he gives that 1,000-yard look like Iron Man
Yeah.
gives in the Infinity War movie, and he just
yeah, so
look. Is there any way we can come to an impasse? I don't want to kill you.
Perhaps, but well, it will involve killing. You
State your
see,
terms and I'll listen.
I used to have another home back within the mountain, but I was cleared out of there by an unruly band of creatures, and quite frankly,
Unruly band of what?
of creatures. You can go and clear them out and bring me their leader. His corpse will do fine, and perhaps I will consider giving you what I possess.
What exactly do you possess?
You watch as from the table behind floats this large, almost softball-sized orb. It seems to be made of. Give me just a second. Let me pull up my notes here to see exactly what this thing is.
While you're doing that, I look to Arthur and the rest of the party and say, hey, come out here. He already knows you're there.
I step out and see this orb, and it looks like the one from the mural, correct?
Yes, it's seems to be crystalline, almost sapphire colored. As it floats around, he says, "Though I suppose them kicking me out of my home came about one good thing. I acquired this."
Yeah, we need that.
What do you get out of this?
It holds great arcane power. I can amplify my magic to make these creatures last indefinitely, rather than just temporarily.
But why?
As I
You raise the
said,
dead in a dark cavern. Why? Well, what purpose will this serve you?
to get back at those who wronged me, of course. I have many enemies, and I will stop at nothing to be rid of them. All of them.
Arthur, do you see what
Clearly.
we're dealing with again?
Yes,
These
and
power-hungry
clearly this
fools.
is a dark being we cannot allow to live.
What you don't understand, my friend, is that the past does not determine your future. Don't understand. Drive up these dead beings and make them serve you. You torture their souls and feed on their flesh. Meanwhile, all you do is writhe in these dark caverns and feed on your own hate. There's no salvation for you.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's what we're talking.
Nice. Fucking excellent.
Solid.
Superb. Well said, Mr. He Who Speaks All Tongues.
So
Hey, you know what? I speak the languages. That doesn't mean I'm very fluent.
the creature heaves a sigh and says, I can see you have good in your heart. You remind me of some other of my kin. Very well. If you would like the orb, you may come and have it.
Yeah,
Right.
bullshit.
Arthur, I'm just gonna step forward and light my sword ablaze.
It tilts his head. So diplomacy was never an option? Your words are wind, adventurer?
I've heard what you've had to say.
My word is wind
I don't
indeed.
do deals with demons.
And I'll hurricane.
You'll roll initiative.
Yeah, oh, not 20.
Yay, hurricane them.
I
Okay.
I guess I should probably take a perk that gives me proficiency in persuasion. Because if I'm going to be talking to everyone, I really need that shit. My deception is not so high.
You gotta learn to read before you can talk, boy.
Okay.
Shut up. Will you ever,
Never.
ever let that go?
Never ever.
No.
Never ever.
It's part of his character. You motherfucker.
So there's that.
He can run off walls and one punch enemies. He doesn't know how to read. It's part of his character.
Let me flip over.
By the way, what's standing in the corner of the room?
It's. I guess the torch should be up here now. You see a large. It seems to be a hobbled together humanoid creature, taller than the other humanoids. You can see several stitchings, like stitches throughout it, where
Fucking,
different creatures have been put together.
fucking flesh golem.
Lovely.
So we had Arthur to 15.
That's gonna hurt.
Whatever.
So. Let's figure out which song I want to play.
This one fucking shot that I'm about to take is gonna make me puke all night. I know it. I feel it in my bones, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
Do it, do it. Those are the best ones. That's when you teeter on the edge, my friend. Teeter on the edge of being coherent and manageable, or crawling
You at the Christmas
puke
party.
and yelling and headbutting walls.
Headbutting walls.
So,
Ellis,
Daoji,
Ellis, we're your friends.
I don't know what I was seeing. I don't know if I knew where I was.
I don't think you knew if you were Ellis at that point. You were Yaman. I run forward and I punch the shit out of him and I fucking stunning strike him.
I thought you
Okay.
were hurricane, man.
It's only him.
Okay.
17 hit.
17 against this guy? Let me look. Yeah, it's.
He takes 34 damage. Pretty good. And he needs to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Constitution save?
Yes.
He passes.
Until the fuck. Until the end of my next turn. But, okay. 34 damage is pretty easy. Since I can still move, I would like to move behind Arthur so he can tank for me.
Okay. So you run up and throw punches at him. He hisses and says, I have been alive longer than you could have fathomed. Here, I will share some of this with you. Arthur, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. It's going...
Oh,
What you don't
boy.
understand is that people cap out at a certain skill level. I have much further to go than you do.
19.
That'll do it. So, you see flashes of ancient memories and eldritch creatures. And you shake it off quickly and are not stunned. And after him, the golem rolled pretty high. So, let me bring out the drawy bits. There it is. So, the snake is here. The golem is over here. And it's going to move right up here. And it's going to attack, I guess, Arthur, because he's the one up front.
Yay! I still have my shield up. I brace for impact.
What's your armor class of the shield?
20.
Ooh, that hits.
Fuck.
Damage could be better, though, as it stumbles forward and brings up its hands and slams them against your shield. One of them pushes past and clocks you right in the jaw, but the shield took most of the brunt, and you'll take 12 points of damage. After that, it is your turn.
Okay, because I already ignited my sword before combat even started, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my shield, because two-handing is too valuable right now. And I am going to hit that ogre with Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering and amplify that.
Okay.
So last 8 rounds, and if it has immunity to necrotic damage or resistance to necrotic damage, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
And I am going to... What's the lighting situation in this room?
Would be dark, but Ellie behind you currently has a torch.
Alright. Daoji, you're engaged with Snake Man McGee, right?
He ran.
Not at the moment, but I will be next.
Okay. Alright, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go at this. I'm gonna have a go at this ogre.
Yeah, if you want to focus on the ogre, I'll be taking care of the mage.
Undead, correct?
Yes.
Alright, cool. 24 and 19.
Yeah, those hit.
Nice. 44 damage.
Damn.
Yeah, back at it.
So you cleave through this creature twice. As part of its flesh catches a blaze from your sword right.
Oh.
It is a pretty hardy creature. Still looks pretty healthy, but you're taking out some sizable chunks of it. For that, Ellie is going to come in and try to help you, Arthur. That's a miss. And a miss. She runs up and tries to pierce this thing, but it has some pretty tough skin.
Yeah.
As you look more closely, you can see several of the different creatures have been weaved into this thing. Even a couple of like the woodwogs from upstairs have been taken and weaved. So it's got some pretty tough flesh. Malnik is going to make his go.
Ellie lost some IQ. They knocked her out last session.
It's a miss and a hit. for 14 damage. His hammer slams into the chest of this flesh golem, and you can hear Arthur, several of its bones cracking inside.
Keep that up, Malnik. Stay behind
We're
us.
back up to you, Daoji.
Use your hammer at a distance.
All right.
Well,
I'll stand back here then.
for this turn, I will hit the mage twice. I'll run forward and I'll do a sliding dive underneath the troll's legs to get underneath him.
Mhm.
And then I'll jump up and I'll send the 2 flying 1 punches towards the mage.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
Just barely hits this guy.
Alright, so I do 25 damage. And then I turn around and activating Flurry of Blows, I send over 2 flurries towards him, which is only 13 damage, but he needs to make 2 DC Dexterity saving throws.
Those 19s are so fucking close to 20s.
I know, right?
Dexterity
But-
saves?
Yes.
You're trying to knock him
16
down?
DC to knock him prone for the rest of the party. I probably should have done that after saving my turn. I'm retarded. So he's just gonna stand up.
Yep.
It's unfortunate, but
Could I change that to strength saves?
it's already been called.
It's fine. I'm retarded.
He does fail, however, as you punch twice and then sweep. You watch this big, massive. He's like, his head's nearly touching the ceilings. These are some pretty short ceilings. He towers over you, Arthur. Just trips and falls, his head slamming into the floor.
Totally pointless.
After
Absolutely
that,
meaningless.
the
Fuck my life.
snake
I thought I was really being clever there, too.
almost. Let me look something up real quick, because I need to pull up my spellbook app on my phone. Because I think the snake is about to be kind of cheesy here.
Ooh boy. Can't wait.
Because
Can't wait.
Flesh Golem's got a special attribute. And he has a spell that might just work for this.
Oh boy, here we go. Party wipe.
Shut up.
Wipe.
You say that
All
every
right,
time.
I'm going to
I don't
need,
want a party wife.
since you're all standing in
hilarious.
such a way, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh,
Fuck you, my
boy.
dexterity saving throws are fucking incredible. 20.
16.
That just barely fails, Arthur.
Nice.
I don't
Ellie.
take any damage from what happens.
Ali and Molnick both fail as well, so...
Is this the snake doing it or
Yep.
the oh okay.
So you
Damn it.
watch as the snake, from its mouth, a bolt of lightning shoots through and does 30 damage. Oof.
I am going to since it's targeting me technically
Actually-
and it's a spell attack, correct? Spell attack.
I'm not
roll.
sure. Does that work on AoEs?
It says if 30 feet, if it requires a spell attack roll and targets me.
It's not a spell
disadvantage.
attack roll.
It's not
Okay,
a spell attack.
yeah, if it's not a spell attack.
Yeah, it's
roll,
not
I
a spell
can't do
attack roll, unfortunately.
that. Okay.
Sorry.
That's why you took tough, buddy.
Yep.
Yep, so the lightning streaks through. Daoji, seeing this, twirls out of the way, but it strikes the flesh golem. It passes through and strikes Arthur and Ellie and Molnick. This bolt of lightning coursing through your veins, but you watch.
It's 30 damage, you say?
And you watch as the flesh golem tenses up, as the lightning courses through his body, and his eyes widen. As it doesn't seem to do damage to him, he seems to absorb the lightning.
Oh, good thing I did not use lightning.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So, after that, the golem is going to stand back up. And he's just a big dumbass golem, so he's going to keep swinging at Arthur.
Hope he fucking hits me.
It's a hit.
That would be pretty good.
Oh, wait, it's 20 now?
No, I dropped my shield.
Okay, you dropped your
18.
shield. 18. Yeah, that hits
Yeah.
then. So it was a 19. I was like, oh, wait a second. That's 20 now. Okay. So it's going to hit you twice. If I can type. 4. And another 30 points of damage.
He takes 15.
And he takes 15. As he strikes you, you just see, as you traced out your sign earlier, and there's this link between. As he hits you, you see his eyes go wide, and his neck just starts twitching. His head just starts twitching to the side. And after that, we are back to you, Arthur.
Alright. I am going to use the blood curse of never hit.
You're gonna gall him
Yeah.
and curse your turn.
Call him. Yeah, I'm gonna curse my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna gall him because
And
I want him to die.
Tolkien's a fucking genius.
20
Does this-
hits, and the 17, let me look. For this guy, it just barely hits him.
Fuck yes. Okay. All right.
Just barely.
Alright, Snake Eyes. Double ones. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So that's
so another fucking 6 on top of that.
That's
Another,
another 12 damage.
12
so
damage, yeah.
49.
49.
49.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man. That's not bad.
Get fucked.
That could be worse.
Yeah,
I'm so
he's...
drunk
I'm
right
just gonna poke his belly. I'm not even like slashing. I'm just like skit.
Yeah, you stab at him twice, cutting straight through the abdomen. Pushing through, you feel your sword piercing bone, but you don't quite sever the spine. But you smell it first, but it just the smell of burning, rotting flesh from the inside of this guy wafts over you. After that, it is Ellie's turn. Who's going to try and capitalize off of this and help you out. Damn, Ellie. She hits him once, and then nat once. So she strikes him once for a solid 14 damage. And as she strikes again, she hits his elbow. The bone at that point protruding. As it hits the bone, her sword tilts back, almost falls out of her hand before she grabs it and assumes her offensive stance again. Malnik, on your orders, tossing his damn hammer from behind. It's a miss.
As he should be. Maximize that weapon.
Damn, 2 natural 4s in a row. What the fuck,
Fucking
Malnik?
hell.
He throws twice. The first one hitting this thing in the pecs, and this thing's a solid mass of muscle. It just bounces off both times, doing minimal to no damage. We are back up to you, Daoji.
Ultimate midgetry.
The 16 hit the wizard boy.
Yep.
29 damage to the wizard man, and he can make another 16 Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Would you say he's a lizard wizard?
No, I would not say that.
You're a
And
lizard
it's a
wearing-
DC 16 con save.
Yes.
His con is decent. Natural 18.
Well, I'm just gonna keep beating up the wizard, Arthur. You guys handle the ogre. Can I luck that?
Yeah, you
Probably
can try.
not. I can luck his saving throw?
Yeah, he's got a +5 to his con save, so he's got a good chance at saving.
He's got less than a 50% chance. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna luck it.
Passed again.
It was worth it.
It was close. He just barely met it, but that time, but
I
he
mean,
did pass.
doing the math, it's 55%.
Yeah. It was worth it, because if you stun this guy, that's a big plus on your end.
It's fine. I have 2 more luck points.
Okay, so are you doing anything else on your turn, or was that it?
No, I'm gonna stay right up in the mage's face so that if he does anything, it's gonna be directed towards me.
Yep. So as you're throwing punches at this guy, cracking into his snake body.
I want to draw his attention towards me because I want to be the biggest threat right now.
That's fair. In that case,
that's my job in this party is to get a mage fucker.
Yeah, you need to fucking lock him down.
I'm trying.
Do it. Do it
If I
better.
could stun him, that would be so good.
Do it better.
Chaotic good. That's what my player character should say.
I abide by the laws of neutrality.
I abide by them, but I really want to fuck shit up, bro. I'm so drunk. I can barely focus.
alright, so. Sorry, give me 1 second to find this spell in the spell book.
One Mississippi.
I dare him to do 97 points of damage in one turn. I dare him.
Alright, power word kill.
Wait, is that what you heal for now?
No, I heal for 39.
Oh.
I have
No,
97.
He has
left,
97 left.
which is my old HP before level up was 99, so I mean hell.
What's your new max HP?
107.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good.
Ah, it's pretty decent.
Like,
That's
where's,
fucking good.
Where's this?
I'm technically at full HP.
Oh. Alright, so Daoji, I'm gonna need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
18.
18, that'll
Redundant.
make it. So you just in time see a column of fire start to pour down from the roof, and you dodge to the side.
No, I see that, and then I do a front flip, and I put both hands on his head, and I look down at the flaming pillar, barely strikes where I miss, and then I'm doing a hand thrown on his head, and I say, "Ha ha," and then I card flip over to the side.
Alrighty.
I
Golem.
laugh at this snake boy. Yeah, I got shit.
Golem.
Golem.
Going for Arthur again. Your armor class is 18 now.
Yes.
Alright. Second attack's gonna hit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Frodo.
You are going to suffer 24 points of damage.
He takes 12.
He's starting to look pretty rough.
Ooh, starting to look rough.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
starting to.
By the time you finish him off, the fucking snake boy will be almost dead.
So, he strikes at you once, but you pirouette to the side. But as you're doing that, the second hand comes and catches you right in the ribs. You can feel some of them crack. As it is now your turn.
Will I risk it for the biscuit? I think I will. I am going to gall him again.
Okay.
And that's my last blood curse. Fucking strike true.
Hits.
Pretty good.
Yeah, boy.
Hey,
Ooh.
Ooh, so that's an extra 8 and an extra 4. So
an extra 12.
Extra 12.
47.
Another extra 12.
47 total.
And
this
yeah,
guy's starting to look very rough now.
I'm going to back away next to Malnik.
Alright. So you do
He,
that.
he has disadvantage on opportunity attack against me.
Mm-hmm. That one's a hit. Oh, good thing, because he barely missed you. So as you slash into him twice and then duck away, he
I
swings.
slink off into the shadows.
Yeah, he
Hey,
swings.
you have a
but-
pirouette.
Riposte? Yeah, I'm gonna riposte that miss on his opportunity attack, actually.
Okay. Misses.
Fuck!
It was
So
worth a shot.
That happens.
you dodge and then swing, but both of you meeting darkness. After that, it is Ellie's turn. She's going to stay engaged with the golem. She doesn't want to take a hit from him. It's a hit. And a miss. They're not, you guys aren't, like these rolls aren't the superstar rolls from the other day, but it'll work.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell at Daoji that she needs to, or not Daoji, Ellie, she needs to get away from that golem.
Alright.
'Cause
She slashes
I'm
at it
throwing a bomb.
once.
And maybe she learned her fucking lesson. She needs to disengage, motherfucker.
She already attacked.
Yeah, she already attacked, but she needs to get away.
So she's
Well,
going to
then
try and
he
step
is-
away, but going to take...
No, don't.
Okay, she hasn't taken any hits yet.
Yes, she has.
She took that lightning bolt.
Or yeah,
Took a
lightning
crit
bolt.
in this room. And she doesn't do it.
I'm throwing a bomb, so she needs to
Oh, you are?
get out. Yeah, I'm at 30 HP, man.
She's
Really?
going to take 17 HP. She's starting to look rough after that encounter. As
Holy
she
shit.
slashes twice and then slinks away, she takes a punch right to the gut, almost knocking her to the ground. But she scrambles up and makes it to the corner of the room. After that, Malnik will throw his hammer. Gonna hit. For 25 points of damage, this thing is nearly dead. See, cracks it once, you see its jaw crack off almost, and it's just hanging by one hinge. So we are back up to Daoji.
Well, then, if that's the case, I'm gonna run over and fucking flurry the ogre. Well,
16
I'm
misses, 13
fucking murder
misses.
myself. I have 2 luck points. I'm going to spend both of them to reroll that last 2.
Alright. Those both
Nice.
hit.
Good thing you did.
24 points of damage.
Alright, so as you walk up behind this thing and throw a few cracks to the back of this thing's spine, you go to throw your last 2 punches, and then in the last second, pull back, and then reorganize yourself and throw them right at the center of this thing's spine. And you hear it crack as the spine severs, and this thing just starts to fold backwards until it falls
Folded.
onto the ground.
I am glad I did that. So now I'm going to run back and put myself right in the face of the snake, being like, hey bitch, hit me.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
Daoji. Make
I have 97 hit points.
that's
He
fine.
cannot do fucking
Make a wisdom
anything.
saving throw.
That's fine. I like wisdom saving throws. 23.
Good. You're not dominated.
To dominate me, but then I regress back to the memories of Jing, and the personality of Jing overpowers any bullshit pussy shit that he tries. Jing will not be fucked
No
with.
chains, whips, and leather for Daoji today.
So,
Jing will not be tolerating that shit today.
Arthur.
Okay, if that's the case, Daoji's pretty good at dodging explosives.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Hey, Daoji, duck. And
You don't duck explosives, he said shit.
yeah, I'm throwing fucking bombs.
This will be the one he fails.
Oh man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm throwing. It's a DC 12 deck save.
Alrighty.
So
Well, I rolled a 29.
one or no. Why did I do one? 8d8.
I would literally have to
He
roll a
fails
one
it
to
somehow.
fail that.
41.
I don't. Was it 8? I thought it was like 68. I thought it was like a
No,
weaker
it's 8.
fireball.
No, it's 8d8.
Are you sure?
I didn't
Yeah.
think it was.
I
thought-
do somehow recall it being less than that.
So I
No,
remember saying it was
def-
a weaker version of fireball, because of. So I remember thinking that.
I haven't changed it since it's been in my inventory though.
I think it was 5d8. I'm not sure.
I can change that and re-roll it if you want, but I haven't changed it since it's been in my inventory because I still had one bomb left over from before, because I only used one against the oak tree,
It's fine.
and
for
that's
now.
when, yeah, I can re-roll it if you want. What do you want it to be?
I think it was like 68. Cause I think the I mean, I'll scroll up and try to find it, but I think it was So I remember thinking that that having just a forgeable fireball would be kind of cheesy.
Yeah, it would, but I haven't. I promise you, I haven't changed it since it's been in my inventory. All I did was
It's fine.
added more bombs.
Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. It's fine.
All
But
right,
in
I'll
the
put it down
future,
as
we'll probably
68.
change that around. Either way, you throw your bomb, and Daoji manages to avoid it. Explodes. The creature takes the brunt of the force. You can see parts of its scales have been blown away, and it has several scorch marks along its body. It's starting to get there, starting to get a little rough. With that, Ellie is going to drink a potion and recover 15 HP. Molnick going to toss his hammer and hit once for only 11 damage. The hammer strikes at this thing's core. We are back up to Daoji.
Well, I have 8 ki left, so I'm just going to body this thing. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to save my turn.
Alright. If that's the case, then
I'm still standing right in front of it now.
yeah, that's fine. I'm going to need Daoji, Arthur, and Molnick to make dexterity saves.
Yay! Bomb for a bomb. Ugh.
14 fails. Let me look this up. He's going to cast this at a higher level, so
Rip Arthur.
Yep, I'm going down.
instead of
Definitely going down. I only have 30 HP.
Did you make a save, Daoji?
Yeah.
I rolled 20.
Oh, okay.
I passed. I have plus 10. This guy can go fuck himself.
Oof. So Arthur and Molnick are both going to take 46 points of lightning damage.
I am unconscious.
Molnick's starting to look a little
darkness,
rough
my
himself.
friend. I
The
just
bolt
collapsed.
streaks through, it catches Arthur, whose body tenses up and falls next to the flesh golem. Molnick is dropped to his knees. And speaking of which, actually, Daoji, you're holding your turn?
Until after the mage.
Yep, that's the end of his turn.
So Molnick and Ellie go after me, correct?
Yes.
19 hits, correct?
Yes.
43 damage,
Nice.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And 2 dexterity saving throws to knock him prone so he can get fucking raped.
Dexterity saves. And he's trying to beat a 16.
Yes.
Alright, the second one fails.
So he can go and get double penetrated by midgets.
Alright. So, Arthur, I need you to make a death save for me.
Don't worry, Arthur, I got you, buddy.
That's just a straight D20, correct?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
So,
Holy shit!
Oh.
as you fall to the floor, you start to slip into consciousness, but the gravity of the situation being what it is, you manage to hold on to yourself, staying at 1 HP. However, that is the end of your turn.
My guy.
Ellie is going to try and hit this monster.
With advantage.
Yep, to roll. No crits, but she did hit both times. Did some decent damage. She rushes up and stabs into this thing twice. It's starting to look pretty rough. Is it struggling? Malnik. He's going to...
Dude, I knew for a fact you were gonna roll a nat 20 for that saving throw. Like, I literally knew it before you did it. I was sitting there totally comfortable, like, secure in the fact you were gonna nat 20 that shit.
That necklace is pretty good.
I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah.
I'm talking out of character. The necklace
Ping pong,
is
ching chong.
pretty good.
Nat 20.
Yep. So Malnik is going to throw his hammer and hit it once. And roll the lowest
I
he
was just playing
possibly
with my
fucking
knife.
could. So this thing is on its last legs and it stands back up.
Again, I want to stand right in front of it in case it does any single target bullshit.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing this whole fucking fight.
As I stabilized, it doesn't take an action to let my right fade. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I went unconscious for a second, so I'm at 13 HP.
Okay. It's gonna go one more time for it.
Pretty sure that this is not gonna
Desperation. So, Daoji, let's go ahead and make one more wisdom save.
Taoji's gonna be the one to kill the party.
Nope.
Nope,
No, I
not
am
today. Yeah, because the first thing I was gonna do is say, "All right, kill Arthur."
Yay.
I am built for dexterity and wisdom. If I fail at that, I have no purpose for being.
Nope, but there's always the chance for that nat 1.
True.
Because you could probably honestly kill Arthur in one turn now if I...
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah, of course I can. 13 damage is nothing.
And then 3 hits, auto hits, basically.
Yep.
Alright, so... with that being done, Daoji, it's your turn.
Rest in peace, my sweet snake prince. I'm going to boop, 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 boop him.
Alright.
17 hits.
Yes, just barely.
Yeet. 41 damage.
Alright, so... how do you want to do this?
I grab him by the throat, and I say to him, and I say, I told you. Why? Why did you do this? You live underground in the dark caverns of the earth. You torture the souls of the dead. And in the end, what has it gotten? Gotten you nothing but pain and suffering and loss. Do you understand now? You understand why I'm here. Deliver you from your mistakes and your folly.
It cackles and says, "I'll be back for you. Just another name on my list of enemies."
I laugh and I say, get in line. And then I slug him with a left fist right across the face.
Alright, you do so, and the body of the snake crumples to the ground. So,
Oh,
Arthur,
that was close.
I won't begrudge you for finishing this.
I wasn't even gonna ask. I walk up and I stand astride the snake and I fucking stab downwards into its head and then wipe its head right off.
All right.
Daoji needs a moment to recover himself. He needs to go take a piss.
Easy
And then
enough,
I
Arthur.
shall chug immediately both my healing potions.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So, with the Naga's head, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna find that sapphire orb.
Yeah, it's just standing atop the table.
I am going to, before picking it up, do a little magical sensey doodad.
You can go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Fuck. 14.
14. I mean, he said it held magical, like some immense magical powers.
Mm-hmm.
The nature of which you are unsure of.
Yeah, but I also seen a picture of a demon turning into it.
Yes, you did, and it's unclear. Like I said, the nature of it is unclear. You're not sure entirely what its intended purpose is or what it can do, only that it holds magic power.
Well, actually, that's not true. I will sit down or go to my knees with this thing in front of me and take 10 minutes to go ahead and meditate and use grim psychometry and yeah, meditate on this thing to discern vague details regarding any lingering evil or wicked past surrounding it. Make a wisdom ability check. Based on the result, the DM may reveal obscure information about dark events that have previously surrounded the object or hints towards a sinister purpose.
You can make the check, but it's going to be a high DC.
Alright. Wisdom ability check. So, I can just add my ability score
Yep.
modifier.
Yep.
Alright.
It's going to be a rough check.
Oh boy. Don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me. Fuck.
19, unfortunately. You're
Damn
looking
it.
for a 20.
Damn it.
This is one of those big boy items.
Yep.
And you spend your time meditating on it, but for the first time actually I think that you've used this spell, this item is still shrouded in mystery to you. It's whatever it is, it seems able enough to be able to hide any secrets it may have from you.
Okay, so I pull a fucking Gandalf and I grab a piece of clothing out of my bag and I wrap it up in that and then fucking shove it into my bag of holding.
All right.
Daoji comes back and he shudders and he's like, well, do you understand what's going on here, Arthur?
Not entirely. This is a powerful object indeed.
Are you so sure we should be giving it off to that noble?
I am not actually.
We have a couple of days. Maybe we should spend some time knowing what it is we're giving to him before we do it.
Yes, I believe that would be best actually. I do know that it's powerful enough to see me from discerning its nature, although it does have an underlying evil tone to it. I'm gonna
Well-
take a look around the room. Care to join me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and inspect this room.
All right. Go ahead and roll your investigation check.
Fucking great.
Oh.
I'm rolling like poodoo.
Yeah, most of the room, it seems to be the creature's main lab. You see on the table there was a body, several instruments that were mid process of cutting it open, presumably to make another golem, because you see a couple other bodies piled in the corner. You see vials of green unknown substances and another shelf of books. However, again, none of the languages are recognizable.
Hmm. Are there any that I would recognize as having symbols that could be considered not good?
Double plus ungood.
Hmm. Roll a history check.
$22.
Many of these symbols are quite ancient. One of which you recognize as a symbol of a mage once who was prosecuted and tried for war crimes against playing around with magic, his victims being on either the dead or dying. And for the 22, you'd know that while many of his findings are used today because they had some good purposes, kind of, like penicillin. I think that's the one that
Yeah, I
Hitler's
was about to say,
doctors found.
somebody talked about this before.
Sort of like that, how some of it's still used today, but the methods by which he got to these conclusions was,
Changed a bit.
well, but his methods are what got him tried and executed.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna pick that book up and grab it and throw it in my bag also.
Okay.
So... Oh, yes. I'm gonna put down blue sapphire orb, or blue spooky orb.
Arthur, are you alright? You seem a bit weak there.
Yeah, I tried to penetrate that orb and maybe it penetrated me instead. That sounded off.
Yeah, you could have used that original.
Well, regardless. I don't think we'll find much more in this room.
My question was, are you okay to fight?
Most definitely not.
Here, I have one of these greater healing potions. You can have it back.
I'll take that back.
Drink it.
Monarch says, "Are we expecting to do any more fighting, boys? We got what we came for."
I honestly don't think we should continue fighting unless we can take maybe a minute or two to rest.
I don't mind taking a short rest.
And let's do this. I need to refocus myself anyways.
My thoughts are, if the necromancer is dead, his risen soldiers will be dead.
Well,
If
here's
that's
a
not the
question then.
case-
Do I sense any more undead in the vicinity
Make your roll.
or in the area?
Roll it.
Yeah, make your roll.
You said roll?
Mm-hmm. Make your roll.
Boop. 16. I like how I roll half on the
16.
first roll.
Yeah, you still sense heavy undead presence in this direction.
That's not true. I still sense them.
Well, go ahead and take a short rest.
He did say that this orb gave him the ability to imbue his risen creatures indefinitely.
I am still completely healthy, so I'll tank whatever comes next.
Well, all right. Let me finish marking this down.
I only had to spend one fucking hit dice to go back to max. And I get all my key back. So I can just hurricane whatever fucking group we come into contact with next.
Yeah, I wanted to rest because I can get my blood curses back. And let me go ahead and roll up some hit dice. What does this do for my hit dice again? It just adds
Doubles.
2? Doubles? Oh, doubles them.
I thought
Nice.
it maxed them out.
No.
Doubles them. So 26, 26, 18,
Are you
and
sure?
16.
Yeah.
You said doubles them.
Yeah, it doubles them.
I could have sworn you said max the hit dice roll.
I can go back in the recording, but I'm fairly certain I said it doubles the hit dice roll, and the other feature was if you
Yeah, I wasn't
that's
able to
fine.
record it because as you were reading it off, you were just reading it faster than I can type. So I'm fucking good to go off of 4 hit dice. That's fucking terrific, actually.
And the other
That's
part of it
really-
was when you're dying, if you roll
Yeah.
above a 10, you stabilize instead of
Yeah.
bleed out.
And then nat 20 brings me up to 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's nice. Okay, yeah. No, I'm literally 10 points below max. I'm fucking good to go.
Alright, so you guys take an hour to heal up with a short rest. And
All right.
with that, what are we doing?
I am not one to leave this bullshit sit, so I'm gonna go ahead and search out that other pathway.
Yeah, we'll wait up here.
For the 14 stuff boy. That suck big fat dwarf boy.
A big troll dick.
The largest demon dick.
In your gullet.
You ever been fucked by Oblivion?
No.
You're about to learn today. I just dropped the cap for my soda. I'm so drunk I cannot focus on what I'm doing.
So, you follow the path down, and it branches out again. Path to the west and a path further south.
I go grab Arthur so that he can regroup here.
Yes.
I grab him and I say, alright, I'm gonna go down this right-hand path. See what's down there.
Right.
22.
Better.
22, you look. And in this room, you can see... Well, there's nothing inherently undead. You see several chopped up and discarded body parts. Different organs or other parts of the body, limbs that weren't used in this room.
I'm gonna go grab Arthur because I need his help to investigate this room.
I will,
Arthur, hey, look, there's a bunch of dead bodies in there, like worse than before. So, steal your gut and come help me look in here.
yes. Right then. And I'll go ahead and do a little sensey doodad.
Alright.
Oh, 14. I'm getting lower on those as I go.
Yeah. Nothing undead in here. As you look, it seems to mostly be recycled organs and body parts.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing undead in here. Do I, however, sense the direction that the undead is in?
I'm dead certain it's over
Okay.
here.
No, I just wanted to make sure and see if I didn't fail the DC or,
Get it? Dead certain.
yeah, I
I
did.
don't
Sir.
get it.
Ha ha ha. So hilarious.
Put that Asian humor. Alright,
Alright.
let's go back and over here. And then from here, I'll go over here.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and we'll hang out up here.
20.
So, you see a large room, and inside you see, let me pull up.
Brains.
X, 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 X.
7
X.
regular zombies. And then in the back, roll perception with disadvantage, Daoji.
You hate me.
Yeah,
You hate me, Dad.
It's
Why do you
dark.
hate me so much, Dad?
it's dark, my man.
9.
9. You see a figure in the back here, but it's hard to make out exactly what it is.
What's the distance from the closest zombie to me at the entrance?
Probably about 15-ish feet.
15 feet. We'll see. What's the distance from the large object to me at the entrance?
That guy's about 60 feet away.
Okay.
This is the larger room you've seen here.
Alright. Well, then I go back and grab Arthur and I say, hey, Arthur, there's about 7 zombies and a big thing in there. If you guys want to stand nearby and be ready to engage quickly, I can hurricane them, and then I'll tank whatever comes, and you guys just clean up as fast as you possibly can. Is that alright?
Okay. Or if we can somehow sneak up on them, I can throw a bomb, and you can hurricane them, and then we can backtrack.
I thought you used that bomb already.
I have 2 more.
Oh. Well, I would entirely. How about you give me the bomb, because I have a better sneaking skill than you do. If you give me the bomb, I can throw it and blow them up, and then hurricane them.
Okay, yeah, because you can use key as a bonus action. Okay.
No, actually, my spells are an action. So, I guess it wouldn't. If you want to be able to use it in the first turn,
I wanted, as in out of character surprise round.
you would have to.
I want to attempt to sneak.
Well, if I can get a surprise round and then get a high initiative roll, I could do that. I think I'm the best one that has the opportunity to do that.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
up to you.
So I'll hand Daoji a bomb.
I'll take that shit. Would you let me keep my stealth roll for this, AJ? No?
Probably have to re-roll if you're sneaking in to engage this
Alright.
time. But these guys, they're
Well, I'm gonna
zombies.
go for a stealthy attack. Get a drop on them roll. You guys stay close behind me so you can get in range this turn.
Yeah, we'll move up to like right there.
All right, here
Be
we go.
prepared.
Fuck my life.
It's alright.
They're zombies.
Yeah. So, you can go ahead and
15
do your
rounds.
surprise round as you creep in.
I succeeded?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Right? Oh my god.
If I was you, I would aim for this zombie in particular because it's a 10. It's 10 10 meter radius or 10-foot radius, correct?
Mhm.
AJ.
Yeah, 10 feet.
I'll do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I would aim like right there.
I don't think I needed to
No,
roll
they
attack for
make
that.
a save.
Okay. Well, I throw the bomb at the assholes.
Everyone's rolling like shit for initiative this time. except
I
for
rolled a nat
Malnick.
1. How much worse can you get?
You want me to roll initiative?
Yeah, so I can go ahead and get that down.
11.
All right.
We're just gonna stand here and tank around for you guys. We're just gonna tank it. I have 97 hit points. It'll be fine.
Yeah, man. And you never lose health.
Actually, no, I have 107. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
was about to say. You never lose health.
So
That's true.
Arthur has an 11.
I've never been made to make a death saving throw at all this campaign.
Retcon, because I know I have to do this now. I would have picked up my shield on the way out
Yep.
of that room.
Yep, that's fine.
Speaking of retcons, Ellis, I talked with AJ, and I know I didn't tell you this before, but those 2 guys I killed back in the city, I didn't actually kill them. We retconned that.
You talking about the syndicate guys?
Yeah, I did not kill them because we never ended up doing that quest, and it would totally fuck up my character doing that.
Yeah, I thought that was already clarified that you didn't kill them. You just knocked them out.
All right, good. I don't think I told you that, but me and AJ talked about it.
No, I just assume every time we're in combat with humanoids, you just knock everything
Well, that
out.
one specific time he mentioned that he killed them, but he
Yeah,
I
but
gave
then we never ended up doing that quest.
I
It was
gave
totally
him the one,
unnecessary.
but after that is no more.
Right. If I kill anybody else after this, then it'll be death. But that one time was pointless. So fuck it.
Yeah, no,
I
I
just wanted to point
automatically
that out.
assume that you just knock things unconscious.
Yep. Just assume that from now on.
I guess
Unless
I
I
should,
say otherwise.
I guess I should start saying that after the battle, Arthur just goes through and stabs everything.
Well, that's kind of fucked up. I don't want you to do that or bandits and shit like that. Because I don't think Daoji would appreciate that.
All right. So, Daoji, they gotta make a dex save, which they fucking fail. So,
Yeah. What's the damage for that bomb?
I think it was
68.
68.
34.
Still pretty good. And 10 feet. 10 feet manages to get. Let's see. This room is not exactly drawn to scale. Say it probably gets. Bring at that guy. Probably, yeah, it gets the 4 guys right there in the center, which is still pretty good because it brings them down to fucking low. So you throw your bomb, and it explodes as the shrapnel and fire catch these zombies, near blowing them on their fucking asses. We're gonna start initiative. Malnick is going to move up and throw his hammer at one of the weaker zombies to try and finish it off. And let's see here. Managed to hit both times.
Eat shit.
Let's see, these guys are pretty low, so can you finish off 2? Nope, he'll have to hit both of them. Or hit one both times. But he cracks it once. On the way back, it just comes straight through the thing's chest, exploding its heart as he catches his bloodied hammer. After that, this creature turns around and is able to move up to right here. Arthur, where would you say you're standing? You've got dark vision.
Because I haven't moved yet. I said I was waiting up here with the group for Daoji because I didn't know how close I could get
we're up
before
back
having
here?
to. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know how close could get without having to go into stealth mode. So I said I was like
Yeah, okay.
right
that's
back there
fine.
waiting.
That's fine. So, Daoji, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Wait, you
Okay.
should be pretty good at those? Question mark.
You tell me.
Yeah.
You pass.
Decent.
Yeah, you pass as you watch as this creature lumbers forward. Not so much lumbering as kind of haphazardly floating. And this sickly yellow beam shoots out towards you. And you're not paralyzed for a minute as a beholder zombie lumbers its way forward.
Holy shit. Hey, remember when I made you guys fight that thing?
Yeah.
This is screaming. That's it. This is screaming. Hold on, let me move this. Ultimate power.
So I don't see this yet.
Not yet, because there's a slight bend in the way
Okay.
it's angled.
Yeah.
So after that, it's Arthur.
Don't just
Alright.
cling into the ceiling like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep forwards and take a good look at the situation. I see it
Yep.
now, correct?
Oh yeah, and you see it now, and you see that the 4 zombies in the center there are completely fucked. Actually, this one here, in the center, is dead. Malnet killed him.
Pro tip, just kill the beholder. I'll kill the rest.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it off with a
This room's not entirely drawn to scale, and to get to the beholder from back here, you'd probably have to make a dash action.
oh, okay.
If you want to get
okay.
to him on this turn. 'Cause he, like I said, I had this room bigger on my on-paper map, but
Yeah.
it's kind of weird drawing on Roll20 and making it to
So,
scale.
Each square would be 10 feet for this
Yeah,
one?
let's say 10 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40. No, I have 40 feet of movement in darkness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will
You
bonus
would
action.
take a couple of, just one, actually, a couple of attacks of opportunities, but they're probably not going to hit you.
Yeah, they have disadvantage on that. Bring me the head of the dwarf. Still, he hasn't dropped that. He hasn't dropped it.
Still carrying it to this day. So.
Alright, yeah, as a bonus action, I will ignite
Yep, they
Missile
missed.
and
Alright.
yeah, move in on the beholder, and I'm going to slice. 18, 25.
Those hit.
Nice. 31. And I'm gonna look at
31?
the thing and say, "You are fucking ugly."
Yeah,
Never
you-
seen one before.
Its eye is completely glazed over white. The stalks are hardly able to maintain themselves. Several of its teeth are fallen out, and its tongue is hanging limp as this foul breath escapes its gaping maw.
Yeah, Daoji has never even heard the concept of a beholder before, so he's trying not to look at it. He's just trying to pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, that's how you make more beholders, man. Stop thinking about it.
Actually, beholders are made by other beholders thinking about them.
Yes, they have dreams.
So,
So
about-
I don't even need to pretend it exists. I just want it to fuck off.
you rush up and cleave a few large chunks of its flesh out. Ellie doesn't have 40 feet of movement, so can only move up to that first zombie. Gonna try to slash at him. And hits it both times. Enough damage to fuck him up pretty good. He's looking pretty rough nowadays. She rushes up and slashes twice, cutting through its gut, sending a lot of its blood and guts spilling to the floor. Still alive, but still shambling as well. Daoji.
That scream is Daoji.
We're up to you, Daoji. Ellie has moved up to about right here.
Did Monit go?
He was first in the initiative.
All right. Can I hit everything with a hurricane?
What's the radius on that again?
10 feet.
Not everything, but you could probably get like Either the 3 on the left or the 3 on the right.
Is the Beholder part of any of those groups?
Not quite. If you aim it here, you'll be able to get all 3 of the zombies. If you aim it here, you'll be able to get all 3 of the zombies.
All right. Well, I'll aim for the left side.
Okay.
DC dex. 16.
Alright. Roll it on the off chance they somehow manage to roll a nat 20, which they almost fucking did on these 3D dice rollers, but did not and failed. So
41 damage.
2 of them are just fucking dead, and one of them's real close to it now. As you slam these 2, their heads, they fall, and the wind pushing their heads down, you just see it, their skulls just start to concave inwards. And this one is on death's door again.
Ever seen a watermelon get thrown at a wall at 90 miles an hour?
You ever see a hamster chew on a carrot?
So now
That's
the
your girl
zombies
with my dick.
stand up, and this one can't quite make it to anyone, but this one's going to attack Ellie. This one's going to move around to attack Ellie. And this one is going to have to move around here. So Ellie's getting attacked twice.
Oh yeah, by the way, just so you know, I would have thrown my shield down as soon as I got to the Beholder.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to say that because I did roll those attacks with D10s, so...
Oof, so both of the zombies managed to hit, and Ellie's going to take 20 points of damage.
Ellie, no.
After that rest, though, she's still looking alright. So after the zombies, we are back up to Molnick. Who is going to try to help Ellie out and clear one of those zombies off of her. That's a fucking nat 1. That hits, though. As
Ellie, our crit machine. Why?
So that zombie is going to take 15 points of damage, and it is looking pretty fucking rough. As Moloch's hammer cracks it in the skull, popping out one of its eyes from just the force of the damn hammer hitting its skull. After
Dude,
that,
what the fuck?
the Beholder zombie is going to go. So, Arthur, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save, you say?
Yep.
Can't wait to fail it. 17.
Alright.
I really do sound cool for that scream.
Alright, so you did pass, and it doesn't look like you take half either. It looks like you just avoid the damage. So, as this grayish beam emits from the eye towards you, you instinctively dodge away, and and as you look behind, the ray hit the earth behind you. It just starts tunneling into it, turning the rock to ash. After that, it is your turn, Arthur.
You say I take half damage?
No, I was trying to look to see if you do, but you do not. It looks like you
Okay.
looks like you negated entirely.
I don't know how I want to gamble on this thing. I mean, it is an undead Beholder, but...
You should go for max damage. I will kill all the zombies, and then I will
I'm not
help
talking
you with
about
the
that.
Beholder.
I don't know how long its longevity.
Probably got
fuck it,
about 200 to 300 HP.
Yeah. Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Blood Curse of Mutual Suffering and amplify it.
Okay.
And it's the first damage I've taken in this encounter. So yeah, 8 turns of fucking he hits me, he takes half, and it ignores necrotic resistance.
Does it have to be a physical hit or?
It's at any time he
okay.
does damage to me. Yeah.
Okay.
We have as long as I'm within 30 feet of him,
All
we
right,
have
that's how
a
it is, that's how it
link
is.
of mutual suffering.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna fucking slash at him.
Those definitely
Nice.
hit.
38 damage.
He's starting to look rough as you cleave into him, chopping a couple of his stalks off as they fall to
Fuck
the
those
ground,
things.
and just the flesh as it hits the ground just explodes to an unrecognizable mess. After that, Ellie engaged with zombies. Nat 20. So can she kill the two zombies engaged with her? Let's see. Yes, she can. So, in one swoop, she swings her sword horizontally, cutting the heads off of both of the zombies engaged with her. And then she is going to move towards the beholder to help Arthur. For that, Daoji, it's your turn.
So there's 2 zombies left.
Yes.
I look over at Monic and I say, "Hey, I need you to handle these last 2 zombies."
Alright.
And I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna
Whoop this beholder's asshole. Oh. Hey.
Nice.
Does 15 hit?
Just barely hits this guy.
Sweet.
Nice.
So that's 36 points of damage. And 2 dexterity saving throws to knock it down.
Let's see. Well, that's a nat 20. That's a 3, so he failed the second one.
Ah.
And it is prone. So, the creature's on the ground. The zombies are going to go. Move towards Malnik, since they're dumbass zombies.
Get out of here, zombie. Nobody likes you.
See if they hit him. That's a miss.
Aha.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 17 points of damage against Malnik. So they rush up, biting at him, then scratching and pulling at him. He manages to shake him off and take a step back, and then after Malnik is the Beholder. The Beholder manages to barely pull itself back up into its levitation. Let's make a roll here. Okay. Let's make another roll to see which beam he uses. Okay. So, Arthur, I need you to make another dexterity save.
13.
That's
See
a
ya.
fail. Ooh, ouchie, ouch.
Yay.
So, as the sickly gray beam hits you this time, it was the same beam. You take 47 points of damage.
He takes half that.
He does take half of that. And you have the pain nearly brings you to the ground as you look, and where it hit you on the arm, parts of your flesh have been just disintegrated.
Oh.
You can see, and like blood is just starting to pour off of you. So he takes half of that. So he's looking real fucking rough now. But it is your turn, Arthur.
Yeah, I ain't like that. And as retribution, I am going to Blood Curse of the Missing.
What's that do?
I'm gonna gall him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, blood curse of the missile.
That's not Gaul.
I thought it was Blood Curse of the Mark.
No, yeah, no. I'm making a joke how whenever I use it, I fucking miss.
Oh, oh, oh!
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
when you explain the joke, you know.
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't miss.
Yeah.
And I killed him.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Seeing my arm fucking start to
Yeah,
melt
because that's
and
an extra
disintegrate.
15 damage right there, so that's 60-something damage in one turn.
Yeah. When I hit, I hit. But yeah, I'm going to jump and slash straight upwards as I'm jumping vertically along his eye, and then bring my sword down on top of his head.
Yeah, you do that, cutting straight through the eye, and then bringing your sword down and a huge huge stab, cutting through the half-rotted skull. And as you do, the beholder falls to the ground, its tongue falling out to the ground. As you twist, the two halves of the eye just slowly just squelch forward, almost like several-year-old jelly, just oozing, like squelching forward. And as they hit the ground, they just sort of like almost melt. Like half melted ice cream just starting to run down onto your boots. Like onto your boots as you twist.
As I'm twisting.
Yep. The two zombies are left. Ellie is going to move and try to help Melnick out. But these guys are fucking nearly dead. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it, Ellie. Ellie rushes up and just stabs the one in the back of the head. Daoji.
I guess I'll finish him off.
All nat ones.
I was about to say that.
Nah, suck my dick.
26.
26.
That's enough to do it.
I just do a roundhouse kick.
Yeah, you
Kick it out.
roundhouse kick this guy, and his flesh is just so rotted, so deteriorated. As you look, this is definitely one of the older ones. His head just lolls to the side, and then just keeps going until he is gone. And that'll do it, fellas.
I wish I could be out of character. I wish I could just be the guy to have sex with a girl who does that Witcher scream, and I would make her do that.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
wow, that would be the most empowering experience of my entire life. No,
I
it
feel
would
like
be
someone
that-
had come looking for a rape victim.
It'd be the most empowering experience of all time.
I don't want the scream. I just want that.
No, I want that. It's halfway incredible to oh god, it's all the way incredible.
Oh.
It's
Fucking weirdo.
I think about this shit.
And just like that, the dragon's eye was pulled from YouTube, never to be seen again.
Okay.
AJ, you got a lot of cutting to do.
No. Wait, Levi, you think I'm gonna edit this shit?
This ain't fake news.
We've already been kicked out of 200 video streaming channels already. So.
Have you seen how many times we've said nigger and I have not edited that out a single time?
I know. Trust me. I know.
You know how many times we've seen a nigger in this campaign?
Once or twice.
Very, yeah, I was going to say, very true.
Have we actually?
Sneaking suspicion.
You've seen
I
a
don't think
couple
we've
dark-skinned individuals.
Are they all dead now?
Dark
No.
elves.
Well, then what are we doing? We need to go back.
You liked one of them.
Well, they're gonna die soon.
And here's where Daoji loses his fucking cool, breaks character.
No,
Dude,
they come.
Asians hate niggers more than white people.
They're in a
do.
Trust
different.
me, I know. I was in Korea, man. They are
Yeah.
super fucking racist.
Yeah, Tyler told me a couple stories about one
Coleman.
of his. Yeah, I guess that's his name.
Yeah, Coleman, Koreans would not give him change. Like,
Yeah.
literally, would not put it in his hand.
They like put it on the counter.
Yeah. Or, like, put it, like, in taxis. I rode in taxis with Coleman, and they would put it, like, on the armrest.
Good.
Yeah. That's not good. That's
Cause he
so
told
fucked
me
up.
like he had the view that Americans were racist, and he said that they
No,
he
go
didn't
to
think
Korea,
that
man.
after that.
Yeah.
He said he
Americans
didn't
have
think
nothing
that
on
after.
Koreans. And it's not just black people, it's like every ethnicity that's not Asian in some way. Yeah, even white people, they're racist to a degree against white people.
Good.
Good.
Well, anyway,
Oh man.
I go up to Arthur and I'm like, Arthur, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine after this one, surprisingly.
Are you? Your arm is.
It's like the pain is like searing white, but it's that
At this
level
point,
of
it's
pain where
shock.
you don't register it. Yeah, I'm fine. My arm is fucking half dangling and fucking shit.
Arthur, that thing got you pretty good. Are you sure?
I look down at my arm like, oh, 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 oh. And then I just take a seat for a second. Oh, 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 oh,
Arthur?
oh. You have a potion?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me get that.
Um,
And I'm gonna dump it on my arm.
I don't think that's how potions work, man.
Well, I'm gonna dump a little bit on my arm and then drink the rest. How about that? There.
That's fine. It'll squelch the bleeding.
And then I wrap my arm up. Oh, fuck me.
All right.
I think we're done
Beholders,
here.
zombies, we about done with this place, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
Listen.
enough adventuring for about a, good couple weeks.
I have some serious thinking to do as well.
Listen, we have about 2 days before we need to be back in town. I think we should really spend some time to figure out what this orb is before we pass it off.
I agree. I will sit.
If we don't pass it off, we're not gonna get paid, are we?
I think
Sadly
we need
not.
to weigh the options of that.
Well,
If
we just all nearly died for a fucking gym. You don't want to
Yes.
get paid.
Molly,
Well-
listen. If this orb has some kind of secret power we don't know about and we hand it off to the wrong people, it's gonna be a lot worse than us taking some fucking cuts and bruises. You hear what I'm saying?
Daoji does have a point. This thing was able to hide its true nature from myself. I have never had an object be able to do that before.
Well, it's your call.
Well,
I'll sit and
here,
think
if you're
on
worried about getting paid, I remember a certain room full of gems and necklaces that we could go swipe.
Yes, very true.
Let's go grab those before we get out of here.
I want to look around this room real quick. I know there's a lot of dead bodies, but
Roll an
Maybe
investigation.
yeah, maybe there would be something close. Would you like to help me look, Daoji, before we leave?
My chink eyes are yours.
15.
15 will just do it. As you're looking around, you notice an abnormality in the eastern wall over here.
This is strange. Clop, 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 clop.
And as you go to touch it, your hand phases through the wall.
Oh. Very strange. I'm going to poke my head through.
As you look, you see a couple of odds and ends that would likely be used for enchanting the corpses. And you see one thing in particular. You see a... let me look. It seems to be a small wand of some sorts, but at the base of the hilt, like the base of the grip of the wand, a tiny skull has been placed, inserted
This
into the...
seems to be the wand of he who shall not be named.
What?
I would, I'd like to, have a closer inspection of that wand.
Okay, what's your alignment?
Lawful neutral.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Fucking nat 20.
So as you look at the wand, you start to mess with it. You, by pure happenstance, happen to wave it towards one of the corpses, which starts to twitch and move again. It seems to be a wand that can raise dead. However, with a nat 20, I'll go ahead and give it to you. If you're not of an evil alignment when you use this, there's a chance that the creature is hostile towards you.
There's a what?
A chance that the creature you raised is hostile towards you.
Fuck. The wand of raised
And if
dead.
you're a good alignment and you try to use it, you will take damage.
Ooh.
Is this all right? Well, before even finding out, I go over and I kick the head off the corpse. That's right.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't like that, and I'd kill it, but Daoji's gonna go fucking soccer ball it. Yeah, do it.
I do that. Can I do that?
Yeah,
God.
that's fine. They're
I
dead.
kick the head off, and I turn towards Arthur and I point a finger directly at him and I say, "Arthur,
I do
put
not.
that away."
I do not like this thing either. There is so much evil in this cave.
Put
And,
it in the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking like I'm like holding it between two fingers now, and I just open the bag and drop it right in
Alrighty.
there. And is there anything else in this room?
There's a few things. You find, let's say, like 500 gold worth of alchemy ingredients.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Do say more.
I'm all for
I mean,
getting out of this cabin.
Other than that, that's about it. This seems to be like where he seemed to be by nature, after talking to him, not kind of paranoid, not really trusting of anything. So he hid
Yeah.
like all of his, like there's material aside from the wand for creating, like doing the ritual to create and raise undead. But other than that, and the materials you found for just general alchemy,
Okay.
that would be
All right.
it.
I look at the group and I say, "All right, guys, it's been a while since we've seen the sun. Let's get out of here."
I agree.
Me too.
Let's stop by our room of precious odds and ends as well.
Right. Let's grab those necklaces and get out.
All
So I
right.
want to go back to that secret room full of necklaces and grab
Yeah,
all
let
those.
me pull up a few things here.
Fill your pockets, lads.
All right, so you guys get where the hell is? There it is. Seven ruby encrusted necklaces.
Ellis, you go ahead and mark this down.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you wanted me to just toss all the loot in the
Yeah,
bag of holding.
toss them in the bag.
Yeah.
I turn to Monic and I say, "Monic, in the future, I'll recompense you for everything we lost. But every fiber of my being is telling me not to hand off that gem to anyone. I think you understand."
I wholeheartedly agree with Daoji for once, 100% on this matter at least.
He shrugs
Until
and
I
says,
fully understand what this is, I'm not giving it to anybody.
he shrugs and says, "Whatever. It's your call, boss."
Don't worry. Well, I'll make sure you have plenty of forage and drink back at Mama K's when we get home.
Well, I'll hold you to it.
It'll be all my treat. Besides, here, you know what? Just to make good on that, I'll hand him another bottle of the Desert Rose.
Yeah, he's been drinking through his. He's got about another 2 shots left, which he
So
downs.
I'll just make sure he's full up again.
Yeah, he downs his and takes your bottle.
And now he'll totally forget that we've been in these caverns. But who cares? I want him to forget about the last couple of days.
Oh, he'll time travel for sure.
See ya, fuck you.
So, what are you guys doing now?
Is that it? Just 7 ruby necklaces?
7 ruby necklaces were in that room.
Let's get out of here, man. Let's go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, we are going to.
What time is it when we get back to the surface?
Yeah. Is it sunlight, nighttime? What
You
is it? What is
guys-
it looking like?
Delved in here. Probably getting closer to the evening.
Let's travel as far back towards town as we can get during daylight, and then find a place to camp while we study this orb.
Right. And yeah, I'll saddle up and do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So, Arthur already made a roll for this thing. So, Daoji, if you would like to make a roll, an Arcana roll, to see if you know anything about this.
Is there a way I could get Arthur to do this for me, or could I get him to help me?
Arthur already made a roll for it, and I don't want to let him just keep rolling until he gets it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I got
fair
a
is
negative. I got a -1. It's not gonna.
fair. Even on a crit, he won't.
15.
Yep.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
that's not terrible.
unfortunately, pouring over this thing, you too, even you, can sense the magical, the immense magical energy residing within this thing. Other than that, it's not. Actually, roll a history check. It'll be a relatively low DC.
Can I get Arthur to help?
Arthur wouldn't know anything about this, but you might.
Yeah.
That's enough. You
What?
recognize this type of thing. You recognize exactly what this is.
What?
Because Daoji, once upon a time, in the town of Findar, you almost dressed up as a merchant to sell 2 of these.
Oh shit! This is one of those gems that Morses had. I don't remember what they were called, but I remember that they were very important. I don't know what they did though.
They never told you exactly, I don't think.
This
No.
Lorstis, who was he?
You know the Dragon's Eye group, don't you?
I do not.
Lorsus and Callan. They were the previous champions in the other arena.
Ah, yes, I've heard them mentioned, but I've never personally met them.
They're, well, I don't know what they're up to nowadays, but they were a powerful group that I used to travel with back in the day. But they had a couple of these gems, and we were going to use them as leverage against a powerful lord in a city. But I eventually had to ditch them and go somewhere else. Namely, to go meet with you. These gems are really important, Arthur. There's something about them that we don't really understand, but I get the feeling we really need to hold on to it.
Then I know exactly where we need to go and who we need to talk to get the answers.
Who's that?
Well, you already met him. You actually set up the meeting for us to meet him.
Who?
The crazy old man who has all the answers that we are looking for.
Are you talking about the one in the town?
Yes. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Let me look through notes. People. Oh, don't rip.
Well, I think it would be better if we just sever all ties with that
Elzaphaeus?
lord.
Yes.
Or Elzephius?
Yeah, Elzephius. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be better if we just sever all ties with that lord and hold on to this gem for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
And
I agree. If this is something of power and importance, then they could only want it for one reason.
also, I think I think it might be worth stopping by the Dragon's Eye Keep at least once.
Right. Boom, 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 boom.
So,
Okay. Well, now we have those answers. That clears things up a little. Now we have a goal and a mission.
Find out who the seven are, and also find out what these gems do. Maybe that old guy will have the same answers.
Who knows? Perhaps they're linked in some way.
If that's true, we will have to stop by the Dragon's Eye Keep. That'll be interesting.
Yes. Indeed. Well then, so shall we rest here for the evening then?
Yeah, we still have another day or two until we have to meet with the old man, so let's get as much rest as we can before that happens.
Right.
all right. So,
Bum, 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 bum.
so you guys take your rest for the evening along the side of the road. I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Cool, because I was about to say I can't stay up much later.
Yeah.
I got work in the morning.
I think this is a good point to end at, and since I'm going to be a little while before I can actually play again.
Yeah, that's fine.